Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Muhi Khwaja with American Muslim Community Foundation, and today on the Five Fast Minutes Muslim Philanthropy podcast, we're delighted to have on Denise Guillot, who is a writer, and she's working on her memoir titled Mercy Me. Welcome to the show, Denise.
Thank you so much, Muhi. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, and Ramadan Mubarak to you and your family.
Thank you, Ramadan Kareem.
So, for those who are unfamiliar with you or your book that you're working on, if you had 2 minutes to share more about Mercy Me, what would you like to tell them?
Sure. Mercy Me, the tagline for the book is a story of how a blonde cheerleader from a founding family of Dallas traveled the world, got sick, started to pray, and eventually found she'd become a Muslim. So I have been writing this book for quite a while, and especially in this time of so much division in the world, my greatest hope is to share the universal message that I learned through my sheikh, Sidi Muhammad al-Jamal, who passed away 6 years ago and was a teacher at the Al-Aqsa Mosque in Jerusalem. That if we all knew our religions well, we would know that there is one religion, the religion of peace, love, mercy, justice, and freedom, and that God created us differently so we could know each other. To me, that is a message of acceptance and love. So I'm hoping that with my conventional background, growing up as a Catholic in Texas, that it can show that anyone can fall in love with this faith that I find to be about so much beauty and peace. The importance of this book, I believe, is that it can open the connections for people who would otherwise not have the opportunity to learn anything about Islam, or perhaps only know some outside or inaccurate things about our faith. So,
Yeah, and thank you so much for taking that responsibility on yourself because there's so much misinformation out there. But hopefully, through this work and your efforts, more people will have a better understanding.
inshallah, that's my hope.
So, so, over the last year, you've been working with AMCF to be a fiscally sponsored project and have been able to collect donations. So, for those who've supported you in the last year, what would you like to tell them?
I would just like to say thank you. I am so, so grateful. It's not at all uncommon for writers and artists to seek out artist grants or writers grants. But especially during this time of COVID, I'm among so many people that have really had to, that it's just been harder to get by. So with these donations, it's been incredibly important for me and is allowing me to try to finish my project and get this message out that I feel is so important. So thank you.
Definitely. And as a fiscally sponsored project at AMCF, share a little bit more on the partnership there.
Well, I honestly feel so humbled watching all of the interviews that have happened thus far in Ramadan, to be included among these nonprofits that are doing incredibly amazing and critical work, not just in their local communities, but in the regions in our country and internationally. So I am humbled to be partnering with AMCF as well. It has also enabled me to be able to receive these writers grants through the fiscal sponsorship. But really, having the partnership through AMCF for me has given my book the artistic weight, the authentic artistic weight, and appropriate professional consideration that it really needs to be taken seriously in the literary and cultural community. So
Yeah, I
it's
think
been
it's
key for me.
definitely important work, and we're so grateful for your partnership as well, and to be able to support you and your vision with that. Um, so, in the last 50 seconds, if you can share a few nonprofits that you personally give your zakat or sadaqah to.
Yes. So the first one is Mercy Corps, that I donate to. And this is an international organization that helps people that are in the worst humanitarian crises around the world, such as the famine in Yemen and other places. So that's an important one for me. Also, the Shadali Sufi Center that was started by my sheikh, Sidi. and in particular the Jerusalem Fund through the Suvi Center to help the people in Palestine. And locally, I would say it is an organization, a children's theater group that was started by my sister and a partner, her partner. They're co-directors and co-founders. It's called Cafeteria Kids Theater. And it is a place where they teach kids kindness, the basic tenets of Islam, as far as I'm concerned. Kindness, tolerance, confidence, goodness in the world. So those, I would say, are three nonprofits that are very near and dear to my heart.
Wonderful. Well, Denise, I really enjoyed spending these few minutes with you and learning more about your project. People can
Thank
find
you.
out more at deniseguillot.com. That's DeniseGuillot.com, and on Instagram at Denise R. Guillot. So thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much, Muhi.
Of course. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.
You too. Alaikum salam. Bye bye.